story of Purim.
Once upon a time, a bunch of Jews lived in Persia in a town called Shushan. They had this king named Ahasuerus.
He had a party that lasted half a year.
And he was drunk the whole time.
Hey, you know what would make this party great, man? If we got my wife to come in here and dance in just her crown.
So Queen Vashti, his wife, hears this and is like, absolutely the heck not! That is so degrading!
And the king is all like, you're not my queen anymore, and kicks her out. But then he's like, whoa, oh, wait a minute, now I don't have a wife.
He's all lonely and sad. So the king has this right-hand man.
He's the worst!
We all hate him.
He's awful!
He's the villain of the story.
Terrible
Spoiler.
man.
So we're gonna avoid saying his name as much as possible.
Evil!
So the guy whose ears we eat goes over to the king and is like,
Hey, king man. Hey, buddy. Hey, guess what? You have a beauty contest. Find a new wife. I promise this is better than Tinder.
So back in Shushan, there's this Jewish guy named Mordechai who's raising his niece, cousin, Hadassah. He's like,
okay, Hadassah, you're gonna enter the king's beauty contest, but we gotta change your name first so nobody knows you're Jewish. You're gonna be called Esther now.
and the girl formerly known as Hadassah says, okay, cool.
So Esther goes to the beauty contest and wins!
Wow,
Oh my gosh,
amazing.
she did it!
So the slimy man-child is walking along the street, and he thinks that he's hot stuff and telling everyone, hey guys, I'm besties with the king. You know what that means? Bow down! Bow down! And he sees Mordecai who's not bowing down. He goes, bow down!
No,
Bow down!
absolutely not.
Bow down!
Stop asking.
Bow to me!
Okay, so listen, I'm Jewish. I only believe in one God and I don't bow to anyone else.
You're not gonna bow to me! You're not gonna bow to me! I'm gonna tell the king you're Jewish, and I'm gonna tell the king that all the Jewish people are bad and they don't belong here!
He goes over to the king and is like, hey, king man, Broseph, hey dude, can I get your pretty little signature here that says that I can unalive people? And the king's like, yeah, sure, I guess so. Because the king is an idiot and doesn't know what's going on.
One day, Mordecai is walking around the palace and he overhears two guards gossiping.
Psst, hey, I hate the king.
Oh, no way. Me too.
Whoa, do you want to not have a king anymore?
Yeah. Mordecai goes and warns the king.
Hey, these two dudes want to assassinate you? Whoa, that's not good!
So he has the two guards thrown away and has it written down in his diary.
Mordecai saved my life today.
So meanwhile, the gross feeling of wet socks decides the exact date he'll do his evil deeds by rolling these dice, or Purim, and that's where we get the name of our holiday.
The living embodiment of high school boy locker room puts up a sign, and Mordecai sees it and goes, oh no, that's not great, and so he goes on a hunger strike and rips up his clothes in the morning. And he goes, hey Esther, can you please tell the king not to kill us? I mean, like, no pressure or anything, but you're the only person who can stand up for us.
So Esther replies, I can't approach the king without being summoned first. I could lose my head.
Mordecai goes, do it! Do it anyway!
I'm terrified, but I'm doing the thing anyway, and that's life. Bam.
She goes to the king. Whoa, it's my wife! What's up? What do you want?
Okay, so if I were to host a banquet in my quarters, would you and your stinky right-hand man be interested?
Okay!
Gosh, this banquet sure is great. Let's do the same thing tomorrow.
Okay!
So that night, the king can't sleep.
Huh, I can't sleep! Hey servant man, come on over and read me the story of my life, cause I'm great!
Once upon a time, there was a king named Ahasuerus.
Oh, that's me!
That's right. One day, there was an attempt on his life.
Oh no, is he okay?
Well, this guy named Mordecai saved him.
Wow! Hey, have I ever thanked this Mordecai guy?
No, you never did anything to thank him.
I should really do something. What should I do? I'm really bad at making decisions. Hey, there's a guy in the courtyard who can make decisions for me. Hey, courtyard man, what should I do to honor this important guy? Oh, he must be talking about me. Okay, so this man, wink wink, should dress up in the king's finest robes and should be led all around town on one of your fancy horses and have some random dude say, this is what is done for the guy who the king likes. Just like that, okay? And then the king goes, okay, you should lead Mordecai because this is your idea.
So this evil man is doing this exact suggestion for Mordecai.
This is what is done to the guy who the king likes. Ugh.
And Mordecai is just soaking up every single moment because he has main character complex. He's like, yes, I'm important.
So it's time for the second banquet, and it's pretty much the same thing as the first, except this time Esther says,
All right, so listen, the whole reason I had this banquet was so I could muster enough courage to tell you this. You recently decreed that you should get rid of all the Jewish people, and that's bad for a multitude of reasons, but especially because I, your queen, am also Jewish.
Oh, I need to think.
He goes out for some air, and then this disgusting pile of wet leaves goes,
Esther, the king is mad at me. Why would you do this? Why? Spare me.
Esther's like, ew, disgusting, get off me. And then the king comes back.
What are you doing? That's my wife! Get out!
In an ironic twist of fate, he is gotten rid of in the same way he would have gotten rid of the entire Jewish community. The king then commands these his decree, and the Jewish people of Shushan are allowed to defend themselves.
And king goes, cool, I need another right-hand man. Hey, Mordecai, do you want a job?
And Mordecai goes, yes, I would. I am the main character.
So we're very grateful for Esther and Mordecai for saving the day.
So how do we celebrate Purim?
So we tell a story every year by reading from a Megillah, and some communities take it a step further by putting on a play called a Purim spiel.
Wait, is this video a Purim spiel?
Yes.
So we drown out the bad guy's name in the story by using these noisemakers called groggers.
We make it eat these cookies called Hohentaschen, and they're triangle shaped because some people say that Haman
Boo!
either wore a triangle shaped hat or had triangle shaped ears.
We also give gifts to the poor and sweets to our friends, and they're called Mishloach Manot.
My favorite part about Purim is dressing up because it's a time to be ridiculous and silly and put on disguises.
This is a holiday commemorating the fact that we've survived so much as a Jewish community, so we're gonna celebrate.
Chag Purim Sameach! Happy Purim!